Hello guys, everybody, welcome back again with me on the channel Gameplay. So today, selamat pagi, siang, sore, malam, dan assalamualaikum ya cuy. Oke guys, game ini makin seru ya ceritanya ya. Terakhir kita sudah mengalahkan, kita bukan mengalahkan, kita sudah konfrontasi cuy dengan Barnabas, rajanya kerajaan Walut. Dia adalah salah satu dominannya Odin. Dia sangat-sangat powerful, yang mana dia mempunyai kekuatan kegelapan, kekuatan darkness, yang memiliki pedang dengan sekali tebas bisa memotong apa saja cuy. Oke, kita langsung aja lanjutkan permainannya guys. Let's go. Continue. Ini keren ya. Ini hideaway-nya nih guys. Hideaway tempat kita ini. Dan kapal kita pun kapal yang dibangun sama Mid juga ada seperti itu ya guys. Oke. Kita terakhir nyampe di sini ya. Ini ada apa nih?
Alright, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Yeah, I'll speak to him.
I'd speak to him again? Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Ya, aku tahu. Itu kayaknya Blackthorn itu tuh memang sahabat sejati dia ya. Jika ada sesuatu yang berubah dengan Blackthorn, dia pasti ngadu ke kita ini. Alright. Aku akan ambil semua yang ada di sini ya guys. Nice, Tears of Mercy. Oh, ada lagi nih di reading table. Not to be outdone. Kalau nggak salah aku yang untuk apa tuh di sini ya? Apa itu DLC-nya? DLC-nya ada 2 ya. Di sini deh kalau nggak salah aku guys. Apa namanya? Side quest-nya. Tunggu, kita sekarang disuruh visit infirmary. Wah, ini kayaknya udah banyak hannya nih. Banyak han yang baru cuy. The Pack. Wah, ini serigala nih. Wah, ada Chocobo, Dread Comet. Yang available ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 cuy. 9 han yang available ya. Nanti aku cari apa off cam aja ya. Repot soalnya. Aku mesti buka walkthrough guys. Kalau aku buat ngingat susah. Ingatanku buruk. Enggak bercanda guys. Kalau aku harus ngafal dulu, ya memang susah juga sih. Biasanya aku main game Final Fantasy ini sambil buka walkthrough guys, untuk membuka secret-secretnya ya. Ini kayaknya kita harus bicara dengan Hippocrates ya. Ada side mission yang satu itu.
Lawsman Hippocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's
Your
about
brain?
the book you lent Ivan.
Valicia, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sanbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers.
Dragon livers?
How very Sanbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
Ini walaupun apa namanya? Apa namanya guys? Set quest ini nanti pun kita selesaikan bisa. Nggak masalah sih. Jadi kita langsung ke main story-nya aja. Kita pergi ke infirmary. Kayaknya kita mau lihat Joshua deh kayaknya. Ini ada yang baru ya.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. All yours.
High Cleric Medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
High Cleric Medallion. Apa ini? Increase healing potency. Oh.
Clive! Quick look.
Banyak nih, ada
Think
dua
you
nih.
can help?
Nanti kita kesini ya. Kita kesini dulu nih. Kayaknya mau ngelihat Joshua nih.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just...
Ill-spoken nih maksudnya toxic ya.
I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Prince? Itu the king, bukan the prince. Dia ngomongin siapa ini the prince? Crystalline Dominion. Nameless Slum. Kayak di Jepang gitu ya. Ada orang bakar lampion dihanyutkan di sungai. Oh, ini siapa ini? Si Dion ini, cuy. Dia pingsan ya waktu nyampe di Sambrequa. The twin apa namanya? Twin City, whatever. Apa namanya? Gue lupa. Twins ya. Ada tuh cewek kecil yang jualan obat itu yang nyelamatin.
What is this place?
Nah, ini dia.
Don't move.
Don't move. Kayak ditodong sama polisi. Don't move.
Here, it's
It's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place.
Nice.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Poultices mungkin obat
Will
kali
you
ya.
promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Ini yang mengganggu aku, guys. Ada bintang merah di sana. Bintang merah itu apa? Yang sesuai dengan apa namanya? Horoskop itu ya. Bintang subuh itu ya, guys. Venus,
Perhaps
Fallen
you can
Angel,
find an answer.
Iblis. Iya nggak, guys?
You will be
Bener nggak gue?
returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Joshua itu badannya lemah karena dia ngurung Ultima di badannya, guys. Ultima nih kayaknya dia banyak nih, bukan cuma satu dia. Oke, next. Speak to Vivian.
Say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Visit the shelf. Dia kayaknya menjelaskan Kingdom of Valut tuh kayaknya sangat-sangat mengerikan, sangat-sangat susah untuk ditembus. Karena isinya sangat-sangat mengerikan, guys. Shelf ini berarti di tempatnya si Hippocrates tadi ya, Toms. Shelf ini kan rak buku ya. Oh iya, pustaka cuy. Simeon's Treasury of Knowledge, Volume Y11. Apa itu?
No reason to assume otherwise.
Well, then that changes everything. Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
Oh, ini ale hall. Bersiap-siap nih. Briefing dulu nih sebelum berangkat. Kayaknya nih lawan yang ya udah 2 kali loh kita dikalahin dia.
My apologies.
Tapi kita masih belum punya ini, belum punya Shiva. Sekarang kita udah punya Shiva, guys.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
But very well.
If there are no questions,
dia kayak ini ya.
I'll see you all at the docks.
Kayak merasa ada yang aneh. Si Joshua. Kenapa? Oh, dia bingung kenapa Jill nggak ikut ya?
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Oke. Nah, sebenarnya di sini kita udah bisa nih. Speak with Otto. Lihat ini dulu deh si Blackthorn.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Ini kita bicara yang si quest dari si August tadi. Nah, itu si August.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring he flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Oke, kita cuma bicara aja nih. Tapi kita nggak pergi ke situ ya. Masih banyak sih yang lain di sini, guys. Nih ada lagi nih, ini ada lagi nih. Nah ini ada lagi nih, Tears of Mercy. Nah ini dia guys, untuk membuka itu Echoes of the Fallen sama The Tides. Apa itu ya? Aku lupa DLC-nya satu lagi. Ini dia nih. Nah udah keluar berarti. Berarti kita sudah bisa untuk mengambil DLC-nya, guys. Oke, nanti ya. Nanti kita ambil nih, guys. Kita selesaikan sampai sebelum yang terakhir ya. Oke. Ini kita ambil dulu, kita lawan. Ini kan kita udah dapat nih. Sebentar. Nah, nih guys. Udah dapat nih Shiva nih. Udah aku upgrade juga nih. Dan kita tinggal satu lagi nih. Kayaknya ini Odin di sini nih, guys. Oke. Nice. Odin satu lagi yang mau kita serap ya. Sip. Kita langsung pergi ke main story-nya saja. Nanti aku buatkan satu episode khusus untuk menyelesaikan Han sama side quest.
Got a man wish his friend farewell. Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Oke, kita pergi ke pantai Ash itu lagi ya. Banyak nih. Dan aku lihat juga orang main side questnya ditinggalinnya aja nih sampai yang terakhir. Bener apa enggak ya? Western Ash, Kingdom of Value, The Shadow Coast, Pantai Bayangan.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Kencang si Gav nih.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask.
Huh? What?
You took her icon.
Ya, tahu juga dia.
Didn't you?
Tahu juga dia.
Yes,
Yes,
I did.
I did.
She understood.
Mungkin kalau nggak diambil ikonnya mungkin kita nggak bisa ngelawan si apa nih. Wuh.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Si Joshua nih gambaran wajah emaknya ya, si Clive bapaknya. Bisa kebagi dua gitu ya? Biasanya kalau saudara itu mukanya campur, nggak ada yang terpisah kayak gini.
You're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Nah, ini dia nyampe akhirnya di Kingdom of Value. Footfalls in Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Rasa aku kali ini kita bisa ngalahin siapa? Si Barnabas ini.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Iya dong, ingat barusan.
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Tuh ada monster tuh. Oh, Akashic. Nah, itu dia, Shiva. Saya mendas. Sabar, sampai 4 dulu, level 4. Selesai kalian. Dapetin guild di sini susah ya. Kayaknya semenjak Final Fantasy 15 ya. Final Fantasy 13 aku nggak pernah main, cuy.
It's Camber all over again.
Kurang
Where the hell
suka.
are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
11, 14 juga aku nggak ada main. 12 main, 10 main, 9, 8, 7, 6 sampai ke Final Fantasy 1 aku main. Kecuali yang 11, 14, 13 aku nggak ada main. Yang 11, 14 kan itu online, guys. Kayaknya kerajaannya isinya kosong ya. Nah itu Akasik semua, guys. Akasik ini kayak prajurit dari dimensi yang lain.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
Iya.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stonehere.
Stonehere.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me.
Huh?
This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate. Perhaps older.
Oh.
It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Mau kemana dia? Mau ke Phoenix Gate?
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Udah seperti itu ya dari dulu ya.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Isla.
Isla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
Ada musuh ya? Bisa pakai Ambrosia? Ya. Ya kan ketimbang jalan kaki cuy, lama jauh. Nah, ada musuh nih.
This place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
Wah, rame ternyata. Di sini isinya black semua, monster semua. Wah, positif dia kuat nih, guys. Badannya berapi-api tapi kekuatannya es. Kuat ya. Seru kan? Makin banyak kekuatannya, guys. Walaupun kita cuma dibatasi pakai 3. Wah, ini kuat nih kayaknya. Udah flare itu yang paling dahsyat ya guys. Kayak Kamehameha guys. Jadi Goku dia. Rame coy. Lari dia. Lari dia. Wait, don't go. Pindah dia. Wah, rame nih. Mampus kau. Seru. Gila, kuat banget cuy. Banyak lagi dia nih. Ini ada lagi nih. Naikin level kali ya. Say. Kuat cuy, kuat di sini monsternya. Ambil dulu nih yang mana yang ada kita lihat. Item. Ada jembatan di sini.
Bahamut's breath.
Bahamut's breath.
Don't look down, Torgal. That must be Estla.
That must be Estla. Udah nyampe kita nih. Wah iya nih, udah nyampe nih guys.
What do you think, Clive?
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Wah, we're too late. Terlambat kita. Wah, Torgal. What's up, boy? Ada Akashic lagi.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
No, of course we can do something.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap! No quarter!
Man, kita keluarkan level 4 ya. Selesai kalian. Rame. Wah, kena. lompat dong. Lompat dong. Selesai kau. Beda lagi. Ini beda lagi nih akashiknya nih. Kacau semuanya, ada es, ada api. Banyak nih musuh yang kulawan tadi nih. Sebelum mencapai rajanya aja susah minta ampun ya. Apalagi kita harus mengejar rajanya.
Gav. Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Odin. Iya. Odinnya muncul di depan mata. Kok bagus tebakan aku ya, guys?
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill.
Stonehill.
Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Masternya Ultima ya, guys.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this.
Wah, jadi apa lagi dia? Jadi Sephiroth lagi dia. Dihitamkannya langit. Nah iya guys, jadi Sephiroth lagi dia. Oh enggak ya, dimerahinnya langit dia. Oh kan iya guys. Ini kekuatannya si Madara ini guys. Ada Narutonya. Oh dia buat apa ya? Buat apa namanya guys? Menutup, nah tuh pakai shield gitu. Jadi kita nggak bisa keluar dari sini guys. Itu tombak bukan? Buatnya barrier ya, barrier dibuatnya, penghalang supaya kita nggak bisa keluar dari sini kayaknya. 2 lapis lagi.
What did you do?
Sabar ya, kita akan dapat kekuatan Odin nih guys.
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Presentable.
Shit! No!
Kuda terbang namanya itu. Tanpa sayap.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Mungkin dia belum pernah konfront Odin langsung ya. Ini baru pertama kali si Gav konfront Odin. Kita udah 2 kali nih. 3 kali apa 2 kali ya? 2 kali. Oh no, burungnya keluar langsung hancur, guys.
Oh, you've got to be.
Coba nabrak barriernya.
To get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Apa nih? Search the abandoned village. Apa yang mau kita search di sini? Kita harus mencari jalan keluar nih kayaknya. Kayaknya cuy. Ayo kita cari apa yang bisa kita pakai di sini untuk keluar dari sini. Nah, ini bukannya apa ini, guys? Apa namanya? Obelisk.
So did I. Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Nggak bisa ya? Nggak bisa kita pakai ini. Oh, yang harus kita cari di dalam sini nih, guys. Oh, tidak, bukan ke sini. Masuk ke sini. Bukan. Oh, ini udah di luar ini nih. Di dalam sini aja kan yang harus kita cari nih, cuy. Yuk, apa itu barusan? Oh, berubah. Nah, ini keluar lagi nih. Oh, tunggu. Naik ke atas itu kali ya? Bukan juga itu. Oh, itu. Tunggu, guys. Siapa tuh?
Please.
Oh, masih ada. Expecting mother?
Please, no.
Maksudnya dia lagi hamil ya?
Miss. Whoa. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Wah, cakep lagi. Dia expecting to give birth kali ya, expecting mother. Seorang ibu yang akan melahirkan. Nah, iya tuh. Bengkak perutnya. Dia ketakutan nih, kayaknya dia tinggal sendiri di desa ini.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Eda
Forgive
namanya.
me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Ark.
Ark?
One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained.
Dia sendiri yang nggak berubah.
By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, okay, is
just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved.
Apa?
About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world.
Oh, the end of the world.
You said the others went
Apocalypse.
mad. But where did they go?
They all left.
They all left.
Drawn east to the tower. To Reverie. The elders. The healer. The blacksmith. My husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
Her nut hasn't cracked, maksudnya? Dia belum melahirkan.
Maybe perhaps.
Oh, dia nggak
Could be
kena.
protecting her from the ether.
Iya.
I can't think of any other explanation.
Nggak ada penjelasan yang
You
jelas.
mean it's a bearer?
Bearer.
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
That's where we find the king. Ah, dia di dalam castle ini pasti nih. Oh, Joshua di sini. Oh,
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate.
iya. Oh, mungkin ini Odin Gate kali ini. Odin's
Which
Gate.
means at the end of these stairs should be.
Pintu masuk. Ada pintu masuk. Nah, itu. Ah, lebih besar gambarnya.
The mural.
Muralnya, ya. Iya. Oh, itu ikon-ikon kayaknya, guys.
Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit.
Oh, vesselnya Ifrit. Garuda, Ramo, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin.
Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Hah, Leviathan pun ada di sini. Tapi
where is the Phoenix?
Di mana Phoenixnya? Apa jangan-jangan itu sayapnya Phoenix? Oh, Ifrit bergabung dengan. Nah, ini dia guys, Ifrit bergabung dengan Phoenix. Ifrit bergabung dengan Phoenix, guys. Ah, itu dia Ultima dalam dadanya tuh yang dikurungin di dalam dada. Udah nggak tahan lagi badannya. Badannya udah nggak tahan lagi.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
Iya, Ifrit bergabung dengan Phoenix. Terus dia ngambil badannya si Clive untuk dijadikan cangkangnya kan, vessel kan cangkang guys. Wadah.
So that's how it's gonna be then.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye.
Jangan ragu. Clive nih kuat nih. Udah berapa icon dalam badannya?
Don't you go dying on me.
Yeah.
Its name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Iya dong. Odin pasti kita dapetin. Belum mati lagi. Soalnya masih ada yang kosong satu tadi itu ya. Oke. Oh, ke situ. Berarti dari sini kan?
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
Kita ngikutin Akashic tuh. Di mana ada si Barnabas, di situ ada Akashicnya. Kita juga ngikutin. Sini nih. Ya kan? Sini guys. Lah, Ambrosia. Oh, tarantula.
Be safe.
Over here.
Wow, jauh ke bawah situ ya. Aku travel by foot aja deh. Banyak musuh nih kayaknya di sini nih. Nah, itu ada lagi kan? Ini kayak ruin juga nih, fallen airship ya. Iya nih guys. lagi deket. Referee nama tempatnya. Ini katanya semua orang di desa pergi ke sini nih. Ke timur kata dia tadi. Barat apa timur ya dia bilang tadi ya? Age of Infinity Obelisk. Nah, ini towernya.
This is it, boy.
Kalau Odin nih vibesnya sama ya. Di Final Fantasy 8 juga ada tuh. Final Fantasy 12 nggak ada ya. Kalau di Final Fantasy 12 apa gitu ya namanya Odin, gua lupa. Yang dewa yang banyak tangan itu loh guys. Gilgamesh guys, Gilgamesh. Itu dewa bukan ya Gilgamesh ya? Gue lupa lagi. Dia megang pedangnya Odin. Referee. Oh, ini ternyata kerajaannya di sini guys. Berarti Sid tahu nih tempat ini.
I've come for you, Barnabas.
Ya, mirip sama Phoenix Gate ya.
Stay close, Torgal.
Asalkan dominan bisa membuka pintunya ya. Nggak mesti harus dominan Odin. Oke, Odin's Gate kali ini. Oh, the last king.
The tower. It's alive.
It's alive. Wah, ini monster nih. Mau ganti dong guys, aku mau ganti ini dengan ini deh, dengan Titan deh. Oke. Terus ini aku mau ganti ya, ini yang kita pakai kan ignition kan, heat wave, secret cyclone. Aku mau pakai yang mana ya? Heat wave ya. Heat wave aja lah ya. Oke. Terus ini aku mau ganti. Ini ditariknya ya. Ini yang kita pakai nih Ice Age nih. Ice Age nih udah paling bener nih. Earth and Fury, Upheaval. Wind Up. Terus Upheaval. Oh. Wah, Upheaval nih keren juga nih. Tunggu ya, aku naikkan dulu nih. Yang ini kita pakai ini masih XVI ya. Terus yang ini aku pakai apa tadi ya? Heat wave ya. Heat wave-nya aku naikkan dulu, guys. Oke. Ini kayaknya bisa aku upgrade semua deh kayaknya. Soalnya poin gue banyak. Tunggu. Upheaval. Oke. Bosen kan itu terus, guys, serangannya. Pengen variasi. Satellite. Nah kan, lihat kalian guys, udah aku upgrade semuanya, masih ada sisa. Nice. Ini untuk Odin nanti deh, sisa 6.025 poin. Nggak ada peta lagi. Sini guys. Oh, bukan. Sini. Wih. Tunggu. Loh. Kita kayak terkurung gitu di sini, guys. Lah. Salah masuk ruangan apa gimana nih? Salah masuk ya. Iya bang, salah masuk bang. Wah, salah masuk gua nih cuy. Nggak mungkin dong Final Fantasy buat game kayak gitu. Loh. Bukan. Ini kenapa nih guys? Di sini kali ya? Oh, gila.
Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
Gua kira ini ternyata ada lift. Gila, gua udah pusing tadi, udah hampir panik. ya, health gua habis. Kok bisa habis ya? Oh, di situ. Wah, rame nih. Kuat nih. satu persatu nih guys. Tinggi-tinggi nih musuhnya nih. Ini turun nih. Turun apa naik? Oh, jalan. Naik. Dia soalnya tower ya.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
Kayak gitu tuh orang kalau udah di atas ya guys. Pasti di atas dong. Namanya juga orang yang udah di atas.
Get him.
All yours, Tom.
Woi, rame. Wah, turun satu infanteri. Nice, level up 40. Naik lagi nih. Panjang nih cuy, kayak di Phoenix Gate. Wah, ini dia. Monster yang di Draxfang, tapi kalau yang itu api. Ini apa ini? Listrik ya?
Well, that's new.
Yeah. Okay. Selesai.
What was that thing?
Langsung jalan nih.
Hopefully there aren't any more.
Jalan nih guys. Untuk menuju ke Barnabasnya jauh nih guys. Monster lagi.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. All yours, Torgal.
Ini kayak jalannya. Oh bukan. Ini guys. Wah gila. Udah nyampe nih belum? Kayaknya udah nyampe nih. Berhenti. Tangan. Berhenti. ada guys. Wah. Wah, monster ini nih monster ikonik juga nih. Selesai. Tiba-tiba turun hujan. Bisa hujan nih guys.
Almost there.
Almost there. Wah, sampai di puncak nih. Yeah. Okay, the crown.
He's here. I can feel him.
He's here. I can feel it. I can feel him. Apa itu? Kayak patung sains itu, guys. Ada yang 6 tangan gitu kan? Patung sains. Bener nggak gue? Banyak nih akasiknya.
Why? The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Aku udah punya Shiva sekarang. Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing.
They're nothing? No.
Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command.
Semua ciptaan tuh
They
ada
turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will.
Tadi ada nama lagi Malleus ya? Apa itu Malleus?
Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations.
Ini zaman
Yet over
Nabi Daud
time,
kali ya.
Man lost
Nabi
sight
Sulaiman,
of the
Nabi Daud.
gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him. My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth. I'm tired of this.
What, hey guys?
Show me more. Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man.
Ngeri ya, kekuatannya kayak Virgil guys. Wah.
chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Fuck!
Full priming dia.
Desperate, are we?
Finally!
begin! Yeah!
Defeated? You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your God believes.
Full priming lagi dia. Udah diselamatin Torgal.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will.
Dipatahin niya pedangnya. Dibalasnya, dibalikannya serangannya.
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends.
Hilang.
Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos.
Lain suaranya.
Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations. I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
Ooh, nice. Press the attack. Zantetsuken dipakainya guys. Wah, mati kita nih. Yes, gagal.
How have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals? No more. Salvation is come! Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending!
How do you know this day will come? What proof have you?
Why, you, Mythos. Your existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God!
Tambah kuat ya. Oh no. selesai belum?
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Jatuh deh tadi tuh. Udah gitu aja. Nggak disedot Odinnya. Dahsyat. 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 Jatuh deh tadi tuh. Oh iya, oh enggak. Aku kira dia jatuh tadi. Wah gila, epic setiap main Final Fantasy guys. Gue selalu main 2 jam lebih.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval? You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving, even if it means killing a god.
Killing a god? Dia makna Tuhan sama orang ini beda ya. Dewa kali, bukan Tuhan.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot.
Forgot apa? Lupa apa deh?
I promised that I would make you presentable.
Presentable?
Did I not?
Oh, dikasihnya kekuatannya ke kita. Oh, dia membuat kita layak untuk siapa?
We shall fulfill our destinies.
Dia buat kita layak.
Just as the Lord's mother crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
Langsung menghitam gitu dia. Oh iya. Jadi kayak bearer yang menghitam gitu dia.
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Pecah gitu dia. Oke, akhirnya dapat kekuatan Odin ya. Nice ini guys, nice.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength? To gorge yourself on their beam? To edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
It's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Ada RGB di badannya. udah ini dia, udah apa namanya? Udah powerful kali dia. Udah semua dominan di badan dia. Tadi katanya ada Leviathan ya. Jadi Leviathannya kita nggak ada ketemu nih. Siapa dominan Leviathan? Hancur barrier ya. Nah itu kristal terakhir tuh. Iya.
Quickly, my lord, quickly! Why the hell is my city doing it with the captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this lot while the city burns and my wife tells off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more counting the Yorks. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoning in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then what of the central keep? Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Whoa.
Lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I need one? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. Then you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite! He fights for a world in which you shouldn't have to live and die for nothing! And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow! Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom!
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned. Loh. Balik lagi dia. Masih ada apanya?
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people,
guys.
I
Horror
must
nih
earn
guys.
it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Gigil gua horror cuy,
Farewell,
horror cuy.
Terence.
Horror cuy.
Farewell. My prince.
Kenapa Final Fantasy ada adegan horornya cuy? Udah tahu dari kemarin ya. Sometime later. Islah.
Clive, thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, It's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Never heard. Power of Darkness. Wah, ini bakalan aku pakai nanti nih. Wah, pedangnya bisa dipakai. Zantetsuken dong. Wush. Nah, itu dia. Nice.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
Nah. Oke guys, kita cukupkan dulu sampai di sini ya. Wow, ini ceritanya makin seru guys. Kita makin dekat ya dengan kayaknya nanti abis ini kemungkinan kita bakal menghadapi Ultima ya. Oke guys, terima kasih banyak sudah menonton. Tinggalkan komen kalian di bawah ya. Kita ketemu lagi di episode selanjutnya guys. Dadah.